Let's move on to main topic number 2. And our second main topic today gets submitted to us by Abhinav. I believe it's Abhinav. And Abhinav writes, "Hey, John and Rob. Rob's not here today, unfortunately. Bloodshot got a sequel confirmed. It seems so surprising because it felt like the Valiant Universe attempt failed with Bloodshot being a very average and COVID affecting the box office. What do you think caused the studio to greenlight a sequel, and what do you think of the film?" All right, thanks a lot for sending that in. And for those of you who may not know, right before full lockdown happened, Vin Diesel had this movie, this comic book based movie called Bloodshot. And look, you got to understand, I love me some Vin Diesel. I am a unapologetic Dieselite. I don't know that I just made up a word. Nobody calls themselves Dieselites. I will though, a Dieselite. I love me some Vin Diesel. And I am here to tell you that Bloodshot was awful. As a self-professed Dieselite, I'm here to tell you Bloodshot was a whole lot of awful. It's like, oh dear God, let this end. I'm watching this movie. I'm just like, please let this end soon. Please let this end soon. Now, yes, the first movie was quite bad. I think it's got a very generous, like 30% on Rotten Tomato. And again, I think that's generous. I think that 30% it's got on Rotten Tomatoes is generous. But it's got like a 30% of Rotten Tomato, and worldwide, it made like $35 million. Now, you have to take that with the grain of salt that we were at the very beginning stages of the pandemic and everything was about to shut down and it had its theatrical run cut short and all that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to lie to you, I don't think it was going to do much more. I mean, it would have done more than 35 million. But I don't think it was going to do a lot more because it was not good. The trailers didn't do it any real favors. And I just don't see it as have been a big success. But the people at DMG Entertainment and Sony think there's still life in this because they are going to do another one. This comes to us from Dan Mintz, who is the CEO of DMG Entertainment, who writes, "I think Bloodshot was very successful in that respect. A lot of people saw it and it did very well in the post-release rollout, but you can't use the same evaluation process pre-COVID to this. Are Vin Diesel and all those people going to still continue? Yes, because it did so well and the response to it has been so well. It's just that the response has been in a non-transparent environment as opposed to a transparent environment like box office numbers." Non-transparent environment. That's like saying, oh yeah, the lead cheerleader at our high school, loves me. She can't stop thinking about me. She obsesses about me. Really? Frankie, how do you know? How do you know that? How do you know she's like totally crushing on you? Like, does she send you love notes? No, nothing as transparent as that. Does she ask you out all the time? No, nothing transparent like that. Does she call you incessantly to express her, unquenchable love? Oh, no, nothing transparent like that. Well, how do you know? Through non-transparent ways. I can tell by the way she carries her books that she loves me. That's what this comment kind of sounds like to me. Now, look, it is fair to say and to remind ourselves that Bloodshot did get a raw deal as far as the box office goes and COVID. We never really did. While I don't think it would have done much better than 35 million, the fact of the matter is we don't know, right? Bloodshot, as bad as I thought it was never really given its fair shot to see how it would have performed. Now, just because I didn't like it didn't mean other people didn't like it. So the question becomes, if other people liked it and enough other people liked it, could it have built some word of mouth? Could we have seen strong third and fourth week performances at the box office had there not been a COVID-19 pandemic? I doubt it, but we don't know. So in their defense, in talking about, coming back and giving this thing another shot, I really can't think of a good reason not to take a crack at it. Like, look, I'm always saying that I want to see producers and studios exhibit belief in their franchises, exhibit trust in their properties, right? And so I can't really crack on these guys for saying, you know what, we believe in our Bloodshot property. We believe we have something that can be good and that people will enjoy. And we believe that we didn't get a fair shot with our first release because of the COVID pandemic. And we believe if we take another crack at it, we think we will enjoy better success. Okay, I don't agree, but you are entitled to that. And if you think you deserve another shot and you think you got shortchanged, who am I to say no? Yeah, take another crack at it. And who knows, maybe what we'll see here is that they'll learn from the mistakes of the first film, and maybe they'll create a much better film. And then us Dieselites will have something we can celebrate. I mean, I don't know. So look, do I think if I was a studio head right now, would I be greenlighting a Bloodshot 2? No, sir, I would not. But is it the most ludicrous thing in the world? Not really. We don't have definitive proof it wouldn't have done better if it weren't for COVID. So let's let him take another shot at it. Question is, guys, what do you think about this? You were in charge of a studio. Would you greenlight a Bloodshot 2? I wouldn't, but I can see why they are. Jump down into the comments section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys.